Hey guys, how's it going? Got another match for you today, and I'm not doing live because I think I'm done laddering, at least on that alt, because I'm getting tired of this team. And actually, this is an old battle once again. As you can see, I have Lapras, and I've changed a couple things on my team. Actually, a lot since then. This was when I was still testing things, but yeah, I guess I am still testing things because I haven't made a good team. Obviously, he is using a rain team. Biggest threat, probably Ludicolo or I don't really know, but these teams are kind of tricky for me. I do have Lapras and Jinx to help out for a while, but once I lose those, I have to play my cards right. This is actually a pretty intense battle, and it's pretty good. So yeah, let's get into this. I'm leading off with my Primeape just because I didn't know what he wanted to lead off with to get his rain up because he doesn't have any obvious things like a Regirock or a Volbeat. So he just goes for a Reflect, which is a good play, and I'm just going to set my rocks up as he does have the Carracosta with possibly Sturdy or something like that, and it's always good to get rocks. I knew he was going to set up the rain, so I'm just going to get a Dynamic Punch, try to get him confused. I go out into my Lapras here knowing he's probably going to want to go for the Water move, but he goes for the Giga Drain and gets a crit, which sucks. Now I go into my Wheezing. I am not sure why. Maybe I wanted him to hit himself in confusion, and I could go for the Sludge Bomb. That seems what I wanted to do. But this was back before I knew that Jinx was such a good 1v1 person for Ludicolo in the rain. It is pretty amazing, actually, in the rain. I get the Will-O-Wisp off on the Relicanth, which is really awesome. I seriously have no idea why I was staying in here. I could have gone into my Jinx at any time. I was just trying to figure out if he's banded, which he clearly is right now, because I don't know, in the rain, over 50% to a Wheezing. That is crazy. Now I finally go out into my Jinx realizing I have dry skin and can take this thing on extremely easily. He switches out, goes into his Carracosta. I'm just going for the Psychic because it hits everything neutral on his team, and yeah, I wasn't going to go for the Ice Beam with him having the Carracosta or Beartick or Ampharos in this case, but either way, I have to switch out because the Ampharos does come in. My Psychic's not going to do enough. He goes to a Light Screen. I predicted him to switch out right there, and I went for the Volt Switch or Dynamic Punch, which really sucks. Because had I just gone for Earthquake, which I probably should have done, it would have been a lot better of a play because even if he did switch out, he would have to try to set up the rain, and then I could Dynamic Punch that. So looking back, I could have gone for the Earthquake right there, but whatever. I foddered my Wheezing just to see what he wants to do, and now I go into my Primeape. This was also before I knew that Ludicolo outsped in the rain, and I'm like, crap, crap, crap. I go for the close combat, and it doesn't take him out because Ludicolos are semi-bulky, and now I'm going to switch out in my Jinx, knowing or thinking that I can take a hit. And this was around the time when I was realizing that Jinx is great for this kind of stuff. He goes to the Giga Drain twice, it doesn't take me out, and I have the dry skin, so that is just going to pile on top of that, lag a little bit right there, but whatever. The rain is going to keep going, so I am going to have to switch out because I do want to keep my Jinx. I fodder my Zangoose, or not really fodder, he actually somehow takes a hit, and now I can quick attack freely. And I do, oh my gosh, a lot to that Ludicolo. And now the rain is going to end, and I can bring in my Primeape to revenge kill him. And I go for the U-turn, and this is where he makes the great play, actually. He goes out into his Relicanth and fodders it, and this was a great play because I was obviously going to kill him, and now I can see what I'm going to lock myself into, and he can go into something to take that on. Looking back, I could have gone for the close combat right here, but I didn't see that his whole team was weakened, and that a lot of it was weak to fighting, so that's really bad. But he goes in his Beartick. U-turn does 28%. Now after this turn here where I go into my Golurk to fodder it, and he goes to the sub, I realize that it did 28%, so I can U-turn and break the sub, which is Pretty cool. Now that I did lock myself into U-turn that one turn, it is going to be kind of tricky now, and I do get para hacks right there, which kind of sucks and just kind of prolongs the battle. But it's whatever. Yeah, my Golurk's going to go down as he takes me out with an Icicle Crash, and I'm going to go into my Primeape, and I'm like, okay, I can sweep with Primeape. I now realize that, and I'm going to break his sub with U-turn, fodder Jinx, and then try to sweep with close combat pretty much because I can outspeed his team if the Sawsbuck isn't scarfed, and yeah, because pretty much Sawsbuck is the only thing that hasn't been weakened yet, and it is weak to fighting and is easily OHKO'd. So let's see how this goes down. I bring in my Primeape, and I lock myself in close combat, and his Beartick easily goes down. And now, the only thing that I really had to fear was the scarf on the Sawsbuck, which isn't really likely, and then the static from the Ampharos. So he brings in his Sawsbuck, and I'm like, crap, maybe he is scarfed. But no, maybe he is, maybe I just won the speed tie, but anyways, I do outspeed him and OHKO him fairly easily, and I can kill the other two of his things with ease, and he goes into his Ampharos now, and I'm like, no static, please, 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 no static. Not what I need. Not right now. Let's do this. This wasn't even my laddering up, but this was such a close game, and I just wanted to win. And I did not get the static, which is great. So I am gonna be able to kill the Ludicolo for the win. That is a Primeape cleaning up like it has done in many battles. And leave a like if you enjoyed this. I am going to make a new laddering alt and team, so look forward to that. I think I have a clip for Bust a Nut soon, so you should look forward to that as well, and I'll see you later.